Well, hello there. My name is Beth Gaff, and I'm the Systems Manager, Technology Trainer, and Robotics Instructor here at the Peabody Public Library. Welcome back to another session of Digital Escape Rooms. Today, we are going to try and escape Romeo and Juliet. The tomb. So I have changed or will be changing the way that we do these digital escape rooms just because I don't really have a lot of people that come in live and they like to watch them later. I'm just going to start pre-recording these and then I will post them on our channel and then you can go in and watch them at your leisure. In doing so, that gives you the flexibility to pause it, go away from it, come back to it, do what you need to do. If you're homeschooling or doing this as a class, then you'd be able to create some kind of lesson planning and curriculum before you do that. So I do not want to waste any time. And we are going to get started on Romeo and Juliet. Go. Tomb Escape. And I am going to share this link in the chat. And this will also be posted on our channel later. So in the description of the program, it will be there. So let me put this back. All right, so I am going to be honest with you. I already did this and recorded it, and there was no sound. So I am now doing it for the third time because I try to practice these prior. So I'm not sure if I remember all these answers. I am not very familiar with Romeo and Juliet, so I am going to give you a word of advice. It's going to be beneficial to you to know the story of Romeo and Juliet. That way you can get through all the missions and be able to escape the tomb. So let me do. Here we go. They say it's better with interactive music. So I'm turning on our interactive music. And it does go off. So we are going to go ahead and get started on mission 1. So we're going to venture through Verona to earn our invitation to the masquerade. And it looks like we have 4 missions that we have to complete. So in the prologue of Act 1, Romeo and Juliet are referred to as what by the chorus? So if you want to research, you could always open a new tab. And another way you could do it is to highlight. Not all of these allow you to highlight, right click and copy, but some of them do. And from here, we can go ahead and paste that question in and see if we can get some information about it. So from what we can see here, it looks like it's star-crossed lovers, if that's one of our options, and it is. So this is going to tell you more about that Act 1 prologue and the information that leads them to the star-crossed lovers reference. So we're going to go ahead and choose that. And again, you could do another copy and paste if you want by highlighting this. In the blank of the play, a brawl breaks out on a public street between the Montagues and the Capulets. So, my suggestion on this would be to probably look up these words to find out what they mean. So definition, a climax is a most intense and exciting or important. So we could substitute that. In the excitement of the play, a brawl breaks out. I don't know. Let's try exposition. Comprehensive description and explanation of an idea or a theory. A large public exhibition of art or trade goods. In the did I do that right? Exposition, yes. In the expedition of the play, a brawl breaks out. So we can also look up resolution. Having typing issues here. A firm decision, a quality of being determined. So really out of these three options, exposition is going to be the one that makes the most sense. So we're going to choose that. According to who, Queen Mob fills sleeping people's heads with dreams and wild fantasies. So again, we could do a copy and a paste in here, or you could just type it in. And it is now going to tell us more about that scene. So it looks like it's Mersudio. Mersudio. It looks like, according to Mersudio, Queen Mab fills people's heads with things they may desire, dreams, fantasies, things along those lines. So we're going to choose Mersudio. Romeo and Juliet meet at the masquerade ball of which family? So this is another one that we could highlight, copy. It just saves us from having to type it in to do the research. The Capulet family. So they're the ones that, so they meet at the Capulet family's masquerade ball. Yay! We completed mission 1 and we earned our invitation to the masquerade. Yay. All right, so we're going to move on to mission 2. Collect the correct ingredients to make a potion that will counteract with Friar Lawrence's potion to make your way toward the tomb. All right, let's do it. After the masquerade, Juliet finds out that Romeo is a what? So we can actually pick up this dot. Escalus, a Capulet, or a Montague. I'm not really sure how to pronounce these, and I apologize. So we need to choose one. Don't know if we can highlight this. We cannot. So in our research, we can ask, what does sorry, let me go back. After the masquerade, Juliet finds out that Romeo is a what? There we go. Looks like he's a Montague. Montague. And that is during Act 1, Scene 5, where it's going to talk about that. So we're going to take our black dot and find the correct answer, and it's here. And there we go. Friar Lawrence said, the lights have blank ends. So our options are forbidden, violent, and sweet. So Friar Lawrence said, there it is. Friar Lawrence says these violent delights have violent ends. So we are going to choose violent. Question 3. Blank thinks a union between the Montagues and the Capulets will end the bitter feud. So it's either Prince Escalus, Paris, or Friar Lawrence. So again, I believe last time I chose Prince Aeschylus, but let's see. So it's going to be blank thinks a union between, oops, thinks union, okay. Looks like I've looked this up before. All right, so it's going to be in Act 3. And we want to know who thinks this. This talks about the Capulet family, study quizzes, the William Shakespeare's tragedy. Let's change that to who? I'm kind of leaning toward, there it is, Friar Lawrence. And again, that's Act 2, Scenes 3 and 4. This is about the summary of that. This one says it's Act 1, Scene 1. So I am going to go with Friar Lawrence. Final answer. Yay. Romeo refuses to fight. Blank. Resulting in the death of Mercutio. So we have Tybalt, uh, Balthazar, or Benvolio. So Romeo refuses to fight. There we go. He refuses to fight Tybalt. Tybalt. Final answer. Yay! We brewed the potion to reverse the effect Juliet's sleeping potion. Well done. Well done. Applause to us. Mission 3. Star-crossed lovers' dreams that come true. Premonitions of fear. Guess the correct card to follow Romeo and Juliet's destiny. Okay. The vial of distilled liquor, the potion, that Friar Lawrence gives to Juliet puts her into a what? Well, our clue is that it's 2 words. So it either has to be blank stare or deep sleep. And I'm pretty sure we've already heard that she goes into a deep sleep. So we're going to choose deep sleep. This is our clue. After learning of Tybalt and Mercutio's death, Romeo is what? I do believe, well, we know he's not going to be on vacation. He is not sent to prison. I believe he would be banished or exiled. And these, I am assuming this must be our clue. Don't know if it allows us. Okay, this is our clue. Maybe it's just letting us know that he had to leave. So he was banished or exiled. Who delivers the news of Juliet's death to Romeo? Can we highlight this? We can. So we can highlight that. This is our clue. And we can copy that and paste it. Balthazar, one of Romeo's friends. Juliet has a vision of Romeo and says, "Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath. Come death and welcome Juliet's wills it so. Thy lips are warm as one dead in the bottom of the tomb. So we can highlight this area, right click and copy it, and paste it in. As one dead in the bottom of the tomb. And that looks like it's going to be in Act 3 and 4, Scene 5. Destiny, our fortune card. We are ready for mission 4. Select the correct image to gain access to the tomb. So which of these does Romeo kill himself with? So I just know this because of reading it before. A rope was never involved. Romeo used a dagger. So I know the answer to be dagger, so we're going to choose that. Who knew that Juliet would be alive in the tomb? So I believe this would be Friar Lawrence, and it was a male, but let's see if we can highlight. We can. Let's see what answer it gives us. Friar Lawrence knew that Juliet would be alive in the tomb. So we have a female and a male, so we're going to go with the male. Lady Montague, Romeo's mother, has died as a result of Romeo's banishment. So we can highlight, copy, and paste that one. She did die of grief due to his exile. So that is true. Who does the prince blame for the deaths of Romeo, Juliet, Lady Montague, Tybalt, and Mercutio? So let's find out. It looks like the prince blames the Capulets and the Montagues. So we're going to choose that. Yay, our mission is complete. Enter the tomb. Great job. You've rescued Romeo and Juliet in time to disrupt their star-crossed fates. Fantastic. I don't know what this does. Oh, okay. We did it. We escaped. So great job. You've rescued them and in just the nick of time. So let me get us back to the beginning here. Mute our sound. I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. All right, everybody. Well, hopefully you had fun. You're learning some stuff about Romeo and Juliet. I might even include some links down there about Romeo and Juliet in the channel so you can have some lesson plans and activities for yourself to get going on this. But this was super fun. I'll have the link down there for you. And again, you can always pause this, minimize this, do what you need to do to teach your lesson. So I will see you in the next digital or virtual escape room. Have a great day.